Hey there friends, let's talk about DWAC here, Digital World Acquisition, which this is going to be the stock that's involving Trump's new media platform, Truth Social. And let me go ahead and say this before I say anything else, because this is going to be a little bit of a controversial video. I am very bullish on the stock. I am very bullish on it. I'm very bullish on it for the next 5 to 10 years. And I'll explain why a little bit, but I'm also going to explain what I said here in the thumbnail, the title, and there's something that we really need to talk about. And if you've been an investor for at least, to a year to 2 years, 10 years, you've definitely seen what I'm about to talk about. And I think a lot of people see it, but it's not really being talked about a whole lot, so we're going to talk about it. Okay, so first things first, let's get up to date together with what we're seeing right now with the stock. So obviously, looking on this Webull chart here, we have seen more green and less red, and obviously the red is going to be pullback, but there has not been a whole lot of pullback on this stock here as of the last 2 to 3 weeks. We are just seeing these bridges, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're at the big one right now, and we've already broken over 70 here just last week. Now this stock has already been over the $100 range here, and since I've been talking about the stock, I'm very confident that leading up to February 21st, when this Truth Social platform is going to be up and running for everyone to download and use, I think this is going to be well over $100 stock. It could be even more, but I think $100 is easy, like the safe thing to say. And I'm stopping at $100 because obviously I have a YouTube channel. This is a platform, and I'm making content, and these are my thoughts and ideas, but I think the safe spot to say is this will obviously be $100, flush over $100 leading up to February here, as long as there's no bad news and everything does what it's supposed to do. Now saying that, now that I'm a good guy with this, I like this, I'm not here talking junk about it. We need to talk about something here that's more than likely going to happen at first. So obviously right now we've got some time. We've almost got a whole nother month before Truth Social is launched, February 21st. So obviously until then, I think we're going to be seeing a lot of run-ups here as long as news stays positive. Now, the week of the 21st, that February, this could be X something. It could be over $100, it could be $150, it could be $200, or if there's some kind of bad news, it could be right back down to $50. Now, personally, what I think it's going to be, as long as everything stays positive here, I think it's probably going to be $100 to $150 at that moment. Now, this is where the word bear trap comes up. So if you've been in stocks for quite a while, you've seen this a lot. And I know there's going to be people going like, no, this is going to keep running, it's going to keep going, this is going to go to 400 to 500 to 700, this is going to go crazy. I've seen the comments, I know what people are saying, and I understand the whole broad aspect of what the company, what the platform, the company, what they're trying to do now into the future. I get it, and I'm very aware of that. That's why I'm very bullish on the stock. But the two things that come to mind with that is that you've seen stocks like this where they're very hyped up, everyone's excited, everyone's wanting to be a part of this, and there's going to be a lot of run-up, there's going to be a lot of grabbing, and at the end of the day, there's probably not going to be enough food on the table for everyone. And that's what's going to drive up high volume on this stock leading up into February here. Now, after this launches, that's when I think that bull trap is going to come in. Obviously, I don't have a number what this is going to be. So let's say this stock is at $150 February 21st. And that's like, that's what it's peaking at. That's where it's at. It's flushing over that. It could stay like that for the rest of the week. But what I do expect, this being something that has to do with Trump, and obviously we have a country that is 50-50 down the middle here with people that like Trump and don't like Trump. So when this comes out, I'm expecting good news, but I'm also expecting a lot of bad news. And with that bad news, it's going to scare off investors that are going to sell off. And also people that are in this knowing that this is going to be easy money because this is going to run up. People see that this is going to keep running here. They're going to sell out if this hits 150 and they're going to buy back in lower. So why am I saying all this? I'm saying all this because I know there's a lot of you, and a lot of you have told me that you've bought in already at 30, 40, 50. And honestly, at those ranges, I think you're pretty safe, really. I do, especially going into February here. But I think right after this platform launches, I would not be surprised to see this get attacked. I would not be surprised to see this get really tore up in the media, because let's be honest, the media really still does not have anything positive to say about Trump. And obviously, I'm not trying to make this like some kind of like political video. I'm really not. I'm just trying to be like open and honest with what we, as you know, whether you're a Democrat or you're Republican or you're independent, I think we can pretty much all agree that it's going to be harder to find positive reviews that are true, honest reviews about this platform than anything else. So like I said that because if you're going to be buying this at $100, $150, don't be surprised to see after February 21st here, for this to plummet maybe back down to a 50, 60, 70, depending on what comes out with the platform. Who knows, it could go even lower. There's going to be a lot of sell-off. But after that, especially going into the summer here, this could start to work its way back up. And especially 3 years from now, when we start to see maybe Trump runs again, maybe somebody he supports, a candidate runs, this stock is really going to do something. And, obviously, like I said, everything else that this company is involved in with streaming, their platform, this is going to be a pretty big company. Like I've said, Facebook makes like over $300,000 a day just off ad revenue. So we're talking about something that could really, really be bringing in a lot of money here into the near future, and is going to have a lot of publicity, free publicity around it. And here's the other thing, friends, that maybe a lot of you don't know. There's still a lot of people that don't even know about this. They don't even know about Truth Social. They don't know that you can invest in this as a company. And when we get into February here, really close to February 21st, I think there's going to be a lot of new blood in this. I think a lot more people are going to become aware of this. So that's what's going to really drive up this stock even more. But do not be stumped to find that there's going to be wolves in this that are going to drive it up. They're just going to push, and then that trap is going to be set, that bear trap, and people are going to get stuck at 100, 150 for some time. And it may not be long. It may be long. I don't know. We've just got to see what the future holds. I think if you know me by now and you follow my channel, first of all, thank you. But when I see these people like make these predictions, I'm like, off of what? You can't make a prediction from a company that, first of all, is not bringing in revenue right now. You don't know what's going to happen. We've got to see if the deal is even going to go through all the way. One thing that we know here, we're messing with Trump, and there's going to be good publicity, and there's going to be a lot of bad publicity as well. So this stock, this company is going to be taking a lot of fight to get somewhere. But if they do what they say they're going to do, man, sky is the limit on what this stock can do. Playing devil's advocate, I hope everyone is still with me and not like mad at me for saying what I said, but I think it's pretty obvious that we're kind of seeing a bull trap kind of be set up right here going into February now. And if you're like, if I buy this at 150 and I don't care, it could, I'll keep it for 150. I think it's going to go to 200 by the end of the year. That's you. Do what you need to do. But like I've said in my other videos, I have always warned people like, hey, $100 and I'm out. I would not be buying this above 90 or $100, because once this gets actually launched, that's going to be the telltale sign of what we're going to keep doing here. That's going to be where the fight really starts. So friends, comment, let me know if you understand what I'm saying here. If you hear my heart and what I'm saying here. I like the company. I like the stock. I'm very bullish on it. I hope everyone understands what I'm saying here, because it's like whenever I say something negative about something that somebody's investing in or really loves, they get really defensive and they leave me nasty comments. I'm like, I'm just speaking honest truth here. The reason that I have a YouTube channel is because I obsess over stuff like this. I watch a lot of different stocks. I watch a lot of stocks that I don't even talk about, that I see them doing the exact same thing what we're seeing right now with this stock. We've seen this time and time again with a lot of EV stocks, green initiative stocks, and just general stocks that were blowing up at the time. I think there's money to be made here. Abso-freaking-lutely there is. But there is also traps being set up to where people will get caught in them. And you know what? I guess at the end of the day, I'm just trying to save my own self here and say like, hey, I'm just warning people. I'm just warning people. So friends, I'm wishing everyone the best of luck with this one. I'm very excited to watch this going into February here. I think it's going to keep running here. And honestly, it's got a nice slow run right now. It's very healthy. So friends, with all that said, remember, be positive, be you, take time to invest in your future, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye, my friends.